fundraising efforts was at our Manitou Lodge. The residents and staff, they did a walk and roll-a-thon.
And so what is that? What happens on that?
So the residents did laps and got donations from their families and friends, and they raised over $4,000.
That's incredible. So they walk and they roll.
Yeah, in their wheelchairs. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. That's amazing. They must love it, having fun, and then giving back a lot of money here to Telemiracle. That is wonderful. That's good.
Yeah, it was so fun. We're so proud of our community and our club. So we have a grand total donation of $22,000, $22,052.10.
Wow.
$22,052.10.
Beautiful.
Yes. I love it. That's good. You got to be proud of that, right?
We're so proud. We're so happy, and thanks to our community and our club. Yeah.
Well, great job, ladies. Great job. Keep it up, and we'll see you next year, okay? Thank you so much, guys. Over $22,000.
I know. They worked hard.
That's incredible.
I want to know which is the 13th woman.
Yes.
That's a writer joke.
Is that it? Okay, all right. See, that just went right over me.
Yeah.
Right over.
Hello, ladies.
How are you doing?
Hi, good morning. I'm doing good.
Good morning to you. Now, where are you from?
We are from St. Brieux.
St. Brieux. Now, where's St. Brieux in the province?
In the northeast, between Melfort and Humboldt.
And population?
I think there's about 600 in town.
Okay. All right. And your name?
My name's Ariane.
Aveline.
Brad's got you there.
Angie. Elisha.
All right, so tell us what things you guys got up to raise some funds for Telemiracle.
So our St. Brieux Kin Club had a raffle, and we collected donations from local businesses and local community members. The St. Brieux School sold Helping Hands, and we had a fundraiser that we sold seeds for flowers, thinking it would be nice to see things growing instead of snowing, and that helps us be rooted in Saskatchewan, which fits our theme this year. So in total, the community of St. Brieux raised $4,650.
That is incredible.
Great.
Yes, big hand for that. That is beautiful. That's great. You got to be proud of that, right? It makes you feel good when you raise money, but having fun with it and doing things that you do give back, like the grow instead of snow. I love that. That's good.
Okay, thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you,
you
ladies.
so much. Very polite, these ladies. Thank you.
They're Saskatchewan. That's why.
All right,
Okay.
you know, all that money that was coming in, it makes me feel like if you're not on the phone, stand up, all right? Because I think, Saskatchewan, we've got to get these phones ringing. I know you're doing a great job so far, but I think we could just push that little bit more. This is good. If you're not on the phone, stand up. Just a few, one here in this front row here. Come on.
Come on,
There
Saskatchewan.
we go. That's perfect.
Sunday morning, it's time to get the juices flowing, pour the coffee, get on the phone, knock these folks down, and raise some money for Telemiracle 46. Come on, Saskatchewan. Everybody should be up by now. It's after 9. Ring those phones.
Yes, you heard Bella. Ring those phones. There we go. That second row, we're doing well here.
Okay, yeah, now we're down to the third row. Now they're starting to drop like flies.
There we go. That's good.
Come on.
You're right, Brad. They are up now.
They're awake now.
Yep. The last row. There we go. 306-347-2022. Just a few more up there in that top row. Come on, Saskatchewan.
Just
Everybody
4
out
more to
there
go.
in Yorkton.
Come on, Saskatchewan.
Everybody in
3 more.
Regina.
3 more.
3 more. Come on. The ladies back there from Macklin. Come on. 2 more.
What are you going to say, Ring?
Ring those phones,
There
Macklin,
we
come
go.
on.
There we go.
Come on, Macklin.
2 more.
Ring those phones. Just 2 more. Just 2 more. They're hanging on by a thread. Telemiracle Teddy's here this morning, too. There we go.
There we go.
We got him.
Perfect.
Thank you,
Perfect.
Saskatchewan.
Beautiful job. That was great. All right.
We've got a total.
We definitely do. Let's see what that is.
$1,440,223. And where are we going?
Higher!
And where are we going?
Higher!
That's That's right. We're going higher.
Yes, only place to go. Really?
We got 7 hours left. We got lots of time.
You're a numbers guy.
I'm a numbers guy.
You're a
While I'm
numbers
watching the
guy.
screen, I go, oh, man, how many hours we got left? We only got 7 hours left.
I'm
We've got
thinking
some
about
money to
other
raise. Thinking about breakfast?
No,
nothing
I'm
like
thinking
that.
about, okay, we got to raise money, and how are we doing that?
Yeah, I
We're
know.
going to keep doing that.
We don't have much time. We gotta
No,
get-
and
gotta
I
get
think
on
if
the phones.
you're out there watching, you can see that what people do to raise the money. They're just doing everything and anything that they can do to give back.
And it's
And
just
that's
so
what you got to
fun
do.
for these groups to get together
I
and
know.
do these kind of things, Put the flamingos on the lawn and the toilets on the lawn and
Yes.
the all that.
Yeah.
And it's just a good time and good camaraderie. So Saskatchewan's doing well.
You're right. All right, and where are we going now?
I think
over
we're going,
to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
going higher, and I'm going over to talk to Mike.
Well, that's good.
Perfect.
So I get to speak with Mike and Darcy very shortly from Prince Albert. And hi, there we are. I see you now.
Hi, there I am.
Hello, this is Mike. Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. Looks like your total's doing very well for 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, thanks for watching and being with us so early. So you're coming out in Prince Albert, and I believe you are part of a duo with Darcy. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure, Darcy and I have been playing together for about 20 years in various incarnations. This is our newest one where we kind of do easy listening music for people for whatever they want.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And where have you guys been able to perform so far?
Lots of places around Saskatchewan, but not so much during COVID here. I've been self-quarantining because I'm immunocompromised. I might start itching my way back into the real world here soon. We'll just have to see.
Wonderful, thank you. And I believe I get a chance to speak with Darcy as well. Hi, there he is. Hi, good morning, Darcy. True Rider
Good morning,
fan,
how are
I see.
you?
We're doing great.
Absolutely.
Yes, good, awesome. Bella, do you have a question for Darcy? No, we don't. Okay.
Uh-oh. Hi, Bella.
So can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see?
Yeah, this is a song that Mike wrote, and we're able to play a lot of tracks on one song. So Mike plays like 4 guitars, and I play some trumpets and all sorts of different things. And then it's a process that we use that allows us to do some fairly interesting variations of songs that maybe we've done before, and they generally come out much different than when we first started recording them.
Okay, and I understand that you are a past recipient of Telemiracle. Can you tell us how it has helped you with your journey?
Actually, I'll send that back to Mike, because Mike was the recipient. So,
Yes,
Hi, Mike. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Sure. I had a double lung transplant about 3 years ago, and that's why I'm immunocompromised. And Telemiracle paid for my wife's accommodation so that she could be there with me for the 3 months I was in Edmonton. So I feel very lucky to have been chosen by Telemiracle. It's just a great organization.
That is absolutely, we fully understand what that is like, and we are very happy to hear that. And there is a lot of Saskatchewan people very, very happy to see what you are about to share with us and know that it has benefited you as well, being a part and helping out. Okay, let's take a look. We're excited.
Thank you.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know much about the state of the world or why it's troubling you. But I know it's the way that I feel, and I know that it's all too surreal, and I know that it's all in my mind, and I'll be fine. It's just a matter of time. That's what I know.
Good morning, Saskatchewan. It's great to be back and I want to start by just saying thank you, because what an awesome total we've got going. And joining me right now is Richard Keys, the Executive Director for the Kinsman Foundation in Saskatoon. And Richard, we want to talk about planned giving because when you get older, and I'm getting a little older, we're getting older.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we get a little older, you start to think about how will people speak of me when I'm gone? What will be my legacy when I'm gone? And that's what planned giving is all about, isn't it?
Exactly. It's thinking about, what kind of a future do you want to leave for not only your family, but also your community. And of course, we're so fortunate so many people think to choose to leave part of their legacy with Telemiracle, and we're so grateful for that.
So what exactly is a planned gift?
So there's a number of different ways that people can leave planned gifts. Probably the most common way, and people watching the show will see the tributes when people leave a gift in their will. So sometimes it's a cash gift, sometimes it might be a percentage of their estate, but there are other ways to do it as well. There are gifts of life insurance, so you could actually name Telemiracle as the beneficiary of the life insurance. There's a number of ways you can do it with your investments. The best thing, though, is to talk to a professional about the different options.
Yeah, so take us through. So someone's watching right now, they're thinking, this is a really good idea. This is the right thing to do. Take care of my family, but then what you have left over, what you can do to donate through your will, through your estate. So what's the procedure for them?
Well, I would say the first thing, the most important thing is talk to your family. Talk to your loved ones, let them know what your intentions are, what you would like to do with your legacy. By all means, of course, look after your family first, look after your loved ones. But if you want to support Telemiracle and leave that legacy, then talk to your financial advisor, your lawyer, your accountant. And then if you have questions about leaving a gift for Telemiracle, you can contact me at the Kinsman Foundation office in Saskatoon. My contact information is on the Telemiracle website, and I would be happy to talk to anybody about leaving a planned gift.
As the executive director, you must just, I feel like I'm from Saskatchewan. Both my kids were born here, and as the executive director of the foundation, you must be just so proud to be Saskatchewan.
It's absolutely a privilege and an honor to work with the families, and of course, you see the tributes on the telethon every year. I get the privilege of talking to the families about those stories. I get to learn a little bit about these really generous, amazing Saskatchewan people. The thing about them is they're not well-known people. They're not people that have huge riches during their lifetime, but they plan well and they make a gift, and it's so inspiring. And we'd love to see lots of people do that and leave that legacy.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of it all the time. Thank you, Richard. Really appreciate it. All of your volunteers do. And let's keep it going. Let's keep the number going. And we're going to throw right now over to Jeffrey Straker, who we just arrived together, and you're looking fantastic, my friend.
Oh, Glenn, just dishing out the compliments this early in the morning. Don't start this early. You're going to make my head go big or something. But thank you, too, for talking about that great part of Telemiracle. Good to see you, Richard Keys, as well. The planned giving is a really important part of how the funds get raised each year. And, we heard them speak about how that can be done. They planted a seed about how you might consider doing that yourselves. And we have a great story here of an example of that beautiful planned giving from a gal named Evelyn May Pidhorny. And I'm going to tell you about Evelyn. Evelyn Mulhern was born in Kincaid, Saskatchewan, and spent her early years on a farm south of Mayrow. She attended a country school and later completing her education via correspondence courses. At age 13, she was stricken with polio and paralyzed from the waist down. She spent many years in and out of hospitals, including being in an iron lung and the Wascana Rehabilitation Center in Regina. She met her husband, Nick Pidhorny, and the couple moved to Yorkton, where she was employed by Morris Industries and later established her own income tax business, insurance and investment business, E&P Agencies, and she retired and sold that business in 1989. Evelyn and Nick were married for 53 years, and they traveled extensively. You can tell Evelyn was a bit of a force. Evelyn was extremely courageous, fiercely independent, and always remained positive in whatever she pursued, including gardening, deer hunting, and horseback riding. She never complained about her lot in life, and she accepted all challenges head on. She looked forward to Telemiracle each year as she felt it had a positive impact on people's lives, and she knew that supporting Telemiracle would be a wonderful way to leave a lasting legacy. Kinsman Telemiracle would like to thank Evelyn for her generous gift of $100,000. Evelyn May Pidhorny, born in Kincaid, then to a farm near Mayrone, $100,000 in her generous gift, leaving a beautiful legacy to Telemiracle and the Kinsman Foundation. And that money, Beverly, that donation is going to change so many lives.
Hearing that her story is that, you know, independent and just fierce at what she was doing, but also just knew the important thing for her was to give back to Telemiracle.
And it was interesting early in her story, you know, she had polio, and she lived part of her years in an iron lung, and she was so courageous, and she battled so many things, and I think she probably knew deep in her that she wanted to give other people a leg up who, you know, had obstacles to overcome too.
Yeah.
Such a lovely story.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing. You know, one thing we also like to keep doing is, you know, the kin and the kinettes, they become really close. So when someone puts in an application, and in order to get through, it's a little bit of time before it gets accepted and gets through, and our kin get really close to our recipients. So something we love to do is we love hearing their stories, but we also love to see where they are now. Here's Harper.
Harper's an amazing little boy. You know, given that he doesn't see that well, and we know he doesn't see that well, we know he has some sight because he'll react to certain things really close up, but far away he doesn't see really well.
I mean, his vision should be hindering a lot of things that he does, and you know, if you didn't know him, you would think he was a normal kid because he just plays like every other kid, and he navigates his own environment in whatever way he needs. So he adapts to pretty much everything. Our involvement with Telemiracle kind of started when we initially had to go to Toronto. We went there for his consultation, the talk about how he was going to need a cornea transplant. They scheduled us right then and there for surgery, which was a week later. So when we kind of got back to our hotel room, we were like, how are we going to make this work?
Yeah, it's an overwhelming, again, you talk about emotions. We were pretty emotional with, you know, you have your first baby and all this, but then you've got to deal with the reality that, you know, there's all this worry about finances and all that. And
we would have definitely had to either sell our house or worse, move to Toronto just to be closer to the hospital.
The hospital there for sick kids is so busy, so we had to stay in a hotel. So that was huge for them to be able to fund us to have our stays there and then our flights as well, because it can be expensive at times. So the money that you give is going to a great cause. I mean, we can't thank the people that donate the money year after year enough. It's just, it's given us an opportunity to give our son a chance to see and to live a normal life.
I didn't really know what Kinsman Telemiracle did until we were thrown right into it, and it's amazing what they do and how they help people in so many different ways. They've really touched our household.
Robin and Harper! Woo! Hey everybody, it's Robin and Harper. We're sitting here in Cambridge, England, and we just wanted to come and say thank you for all the support that we've had from 8 years ago when we were funded to fight for Harper's sight. At that point, we stopped the fight because he is now completely blind, but he is thriving using his white cane, learning, reading and writing Braille, and doing a great job in school here in England. So we wanted to say thank you.
Thank you everyone for letting me be on the show. Bye.
And thank you, Harper, for being on the show. We appreciate that very much. Okay, we've got some more great Saskatchewan talent. And on the line, I think I'll be speaking with Isabelle Mercier. Hi, Isabelle.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Whoa, there we go. She's a Habs fan, as you can see.
Of course.
Awesome. And how are you today? Are you calling from Saskatoon?
Saskatoon, exactly, yes.
Great to have you on the show. Now, I understand you've been working behind the scenes, not only giving your talents today, but you worked up a donation as well.
Exactly, and I'd like to thank everyone who has donated, either friends and family from here in Saskatoon, or whether it's people that have been following me on Twitch, where I play some music, and been giving through that platform. So thank you very much to everyone. We were able to raise a total of $500, which I'm pretty happy because Nutrient doubles, right? So
that's right.
Yay, that's $1,000.
You brought in $1,000 for Telemiracle. Thank you for your hard work. And you play guitar and sing, I understand.
Exactly, and the piano too, but not for today's performance.
Okay, what are you going to perform for us today?
So 2 French songs. So all of you out there who have done French immersion or core French, it's time to hear out and practice your French. They are originals. So first one is Sois trans canadienne, and maybe we'll hear Walkman too. We'll see.
Awesome, sounds great. Well, take it away, Isabelle Mercier from Saskatoon.
Merci.
Y'avait un gopher sur le bord du highway. Distrait, il a pas regardé des deux côtés. Quand il a traversé, s'est fait effoirer. Là, il est partout sur la Trans-Canadian Highway. You saw, sur la Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. Sur la Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. La vie d'un animal dans les prairies est remplie de joie et d'euphorie. On s'amuse, on joue et puis on rit. Mais parfois ça se finit en bouillie. You saw, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. Sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. Pas besoin de lui payer le salon, oh non! Viens le visiter, il est à l'intersection. Kilomètre 12 à la hauteur de Davidson. Un petit peu en état de décomposition. You saw, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. Sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. Hier est venu le voir le renard, le déguster avant qu'il goûte trop fort. Il s'est fait ramasser par un gros char. Dites à sa femme qu'il va être un petit peu en retard, parce qu'il est mort sur la Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. Sur la Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, Canadian, Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. You saw, sur la Trans-Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. Sur la Trans-Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian, sa Trans-Canadian Highway. Yee-hoo!
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing this morning?
Good.
We're great.
Glad you're back. I have a good sleep.
It was very fast.
Yeah,
it was
because
the
you were
fastest
up
sleep.
all night.
All night.
Why do
yes.
you always
Yes.
look so cute, even in the morning?
I know.
I have
know.
this whole secret to just sleeping
Cuteness.
fast.
Yeah.
It's cuteness, yes. I'm really glad you guys are here, and we are super glad in Saskatchewan that you guys are here every single year. I know that you guys at home know that Telemiracle would not be the same without Beverly Mahood or Brad Johnner, and what you may not know is that they both are celebrating their 25th anniversary this year with Telemiracle. So we have a little something special. Yeah, give it up. I know that my Telemiracle experience on camera and off would not be the same without them. So why don't we roll the tape and see some of our favorite Brad and Bev moments.
Oh dear.
You too. What is it that keeps bringing you back each year to help out with Telemiracle? Beverly?
For me, it is definitely the people with Telemiracle and the people that were helping. It's the people of Saskatchewan. But for me, it's finding out when kids have been the recipients to the funds that are available there through Telemiracle. And anytime when kids are involved, that's you've got my vote. Yeah.
Brad?
Well, I'm just excited to be asked back every year. Like I was telling somebody earlier, at the end of Telemiracle, I beg and cry a little bit and beg them to bring me back next year.
Best Telemiracle memory, Brad?
Oh boy, I tell you, Telemiracle memory. I think probably for me is the first year I was invited to do the Saskatchewan Talent, be part of Saskatchewan Talent. And my brothers and I and my dad, we performed on the show for Telemiracle, and that was just so neat because for years, you watched it on TV, but now you were actually in the building where it was all happening.
Group we want to introduce now, since the phones are busy, we'll have some entertainment. They are a father and 3 sons. They're from Middale, Saskatchewan. They're going to perform. I love the title of the song. Listen to this, Gloria, because boy, does this make sense. What they're going to do is, and I hope they're right, Lord, I hope this day is good. You can't beat that. Driftwood.
Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good.
Everybody is there for one goal and one purpose, and I love seeing that. There's so much heart and soul. It's such a great spirit. But you know what? For me, from day one, I was excited to see Bob McGrath. My first Telemiracle, I couldn't believe that I was on the same stage with Bob McGrath. And there's somebody that has only missed 1 year out of all the Telemiracles. It's pretty amazing to be around somebody like Bob McGrath.
That's what.
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Under its spell, we know that it's probably mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beverly Mahood and Brad Johnner.
Big round of applause.
Yeah, give it up.
25 years with the telethon.
We love you guys so much. We could not do it without you, and we do have just a little something
We
for
have some,
you.
Bella, you can bring your gift over here. You give that little gift to Beverly. And I'm going to give this one to Brad. Brad gets this one here. They both get some flowers, and we have there's some more recognition for you here.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Just in case you needed more things to hold.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. 25 years. How does that feel looking back? First of all, looking back at that hair, Brad. My God,
I
that
don't
was
like looking
impressive.
back at that hair.
I liked it. I think I said on camera we should bring that back.
Hair was,
you two both look fantastic in those videos, but I mean, how did that feel looking back across that?
Felt like yesterday.
It did. It did feel like yesterday.
Were those some of your favorite Telemiracle moments now as well?
Oh yeah.
Looking back?
I guess they are now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was interesting because Bev looks exactly the same.
Thank you very much.
And Brad, not so much.
Not so much.
I'm talking more about the hair than anything else.
We always say Brad still is hot.
But he is. But you know what? Is it like when you're here, how the people that we see, the testimonials inspire you? Isn't that it? Isn't that what this is all about?
Well, that's what it's all about for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, that's what keeps us coming back. I don't really count the years because I just know this is where I'm going to be every year. But for me, it's seeing where the money goes, seeing how the equipment gets better, the demand is greater, and that we can just keep doing this, and that we're a part of it, that I'm a part of it. I am truly thankful to you, Saskatchewan, for including me in this special thing that you call Telemiracle. Thank you.
Well, we wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you.
And and what I want to know, can we count on 25 more? That's.
Oh wow. We'll see if we have any hair left by then.
Holds up. For both of us.
That'll be a miracle.
That's a
But
miracle in
I just
itself.
feel like such a small part of this whole thing. When you see all the kinsmen and all the Canettes that are here, all the Saskatchewan talent that have been here over the years, like thousands and thousands of entertainers on this stage, and to be recognized for this, I feel so insignificant, actually.
Me too. I mean, for me, it is the kin. It's the Canettes. It's the kinsmen. And everybody here, you've all become my family. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. My roots are definitely grounded here with all of you.
Well, you couldn't be giving the kin and the kinette a better voice, so thank you for using your voices to support Telemiracle and the Kinsman
Thank you for
Foundation
this.
and all of us as well.
Rooted right here in Saskatchewan. Thank you so much. And I think as we've been watching this beautiful recognition of all those years of service to the telethon, the phones have been ringing, the donations have been coming in, which is what we're here for, which is what you've been doing for the last 25 years. That has added up to a new total, I believe. I think we've got a total. Yeah. So let's see what we got. All right. Here we go. Help us out. 7, 9, 1, 5, 6, 1. There we go. $1,655,197. Here, where are we going? Higher. Where are we going? Higher. All right. That is. Thank you so much, Saskatchewan. That's a fantastic. Wow. We are. You guys said it earlier. You can tell the province is all waking up now. They're waking up and they're picking up those phones. Great. Oh, yeah. Now, we're going to go to have a quick conversation from some of our talent here on the show. She's performed already, and finally, she's performed without being able to talk to us a little bit. And now we get to have a live chat with Susie Vinnick coming to us live here. Hey, Susie, how are you doing?
Hey, Jeff, I'm great. I'm so happy to be a part of Telemiracle this year.
I'm so excited that I get to chat with you. I know Susie from the performing scene. And Susie, are you also there with your sister, if I'm understanding this right?
My sister is at home in Edmonton. I'm here in Ontario, so she's going to pop in here in a second too.
Okay, gotcha. Now, so Susie, tell me a little about your performing. You've been performing on the show this year. How have you enjoyed this? Was this your first time joining the show?
This was my first time, yeah, and it was an incredible experience. I got to come back to Saskatchewan and shoot the live video, and it was just great. Everyone was so wonderful, and I'm so honored to be a part of the show this year.
Excellent. Now, also, Susie, your sister Paula, I think, has a connection to Telemiracle as well. Am I right?
That is correct. Yes. Paula was a cheerleader in high school and got to do before the digital age, when they physically had the numbers on the totals. She got to be a tote girl and change the numbers, and she got to sing with Bob McGrath as well. So she kind of got the golden ticket of Telemiracle. She held up the numbers and she got to sing with Bob and seen. That's do we actually have Paula here possibly joining us? We do. Hey, Paula, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you guys?
Very good here. And you've got a couple. Are those Telemiracle teddies with you?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. So you were a tote person way back when. Do you remember the year you were a tote person?
1991.
1991. Oh my gosh. What a great memory. Hey, of the telethon, an important part holding up the totals.
Yes.
Excellent.
5 in the morning.
Oh yeah. No, there's no sleep with this
being
whatsoever.
on stage with Bob McGrath.
Oh yeah. What did you sing?
Being on stage with Bob McGrath was probably the highlight. Oh my God.
Do you remember what you sang with Bob?
Skinnamer and Keating.
Of course you did. Amazing. Now, we might go back to Susie here for a second. I think, Susie, are you there? There, we're swiping back and forth between the two of you. Susie, I think if I'm right, we're gonna segue to a performance of yours. But do you have a donation?
I don't have a donation, but I'm going to do a challenge.
It's a challenge. Okay.
I'm going to make a donation after my appearance, just to my fellow Saskatchewan musicians. I know it's been a challenging time, and even my old Saskatchewan friends, just to help ring the phones and get the total up higher. So I'm going to do my donation after, and you can get yourself a fin. I've got myself my little fin here, and that's just a challenge to my fellow Saskatchewan musicians. If you can help out Telemiracle, I think that'd be great. And I want to do a shout out to my friend Ed, who I've known since I was a kid in Saskatoon, and I found out that Telemiracle has been helping him through some of his health challenges, so that makes it even more important to me to be able to help out. So
beautiful.
So thanks, everybody.
That comes right back close to you, Susie, doesn't it? Well, we want to thank you, Susie, for performing on the show this year. Great to chat with you. Great to chat with Paula, too, to take us back to your years of being a tote person. We're now going to go to another performance from our talented, good friend of Telemiracle, Susie Vinnick. Here we go with another live number from Susie.
Thanks, Jeff. Oh, well, another fun Telemiracle memory, sitting on the couch with my family and watching the numbers rolling across the bottom of the screen and hoping your donation would pop up and recognizing everybody's name that came by, but waiting for Mom and Dad's name to come up with their donation. All right, this is all I want to do, is have a whole lot of fun with you. All I wanna do, yeah. All I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. All I wanna do, yeah. All I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. Now I'm tired of these troubles waking me at night. Worries and hurries, nothing feeling right. Gotta break the song, make it on to better times. All I want, all I wanna do. All I wanna do, yeah. All I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. All I wanna do, yeah. All I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. Well, there's bad news blaring on the TV, bills in a pile, staring back at me. Buddy's in his car, he's a resident on his horn. All I wanna do. All I wanna do, yeah. All I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. All I wanna do. All I wanna do. All I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. Oh, let's go out, get wild. Evil is behind. Our feet won't touch the ground as we shake the love around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All I wanna do,
All I wanna do,
yeah.
all I wanna do,
All I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. All I wanna do,
all I wanna do,
all I wanna do, yeah.
all I wanna do,
All I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. Whoa, all I wanna do,
all I wanna do,
all I wanna do,
all I wanna do,
all I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. All I wanna do,
all I wanna do,
all I wanna do, yeah.
all I wanna do,
All I wanna do is have a whole lot of fun with you. With you.
All I want to do.
Is ringing
Nice.
those phones.
Yes, that'd be one thing. That's one thing. That was great. Loved that song. That was awesome.
Good energy, that Susie. I love her.
Great, I know.
Voice. Just
Absolutely.
Great for this morning on this telethon. I love it.
Sunday morning. All right. What's also great is Saskatchewan talent. So I think we're going to see some more right now. We are going to go to Amy and Luann. Amy, hello. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. And you're joining us from Regina?
That's correct.
Great. Okay. And Blakey, Saskatchewan, you're going to do an Irish dance. Am I right?
Yes, we have a group of dancers that recorded a performance, and we've had so much fun doing it.
That's great. Now, how long have you been dancing for?
Oh, I've been dancing for probably 17 years now, but our group has ages 12 to 26 in it, so we've got a wide range of performers in it.
Amazing. And is Luann joining us as well? There
She
we are.
should be.
Hello.
There she is.
How are you?
Good morning.
Well,
I'm doing
good
well. How are
morning.
you?
I am so good. Now, do you guys have a donation for us?
We actually have one that we're sending in post-event here. We're in the middle of our St. Patrick's Day celebration, so it's a busy time, but we're so happy to be on the show this morning.
Oh, well, we're happy to have you guys. And so you'll probably raise a lot of money coming up to St. Patrick's, am I right?
That's right, and with this year being one of the first years we can perform again, we're looking forward to it.
Well, we are too. That's going to be great. Now tell us about the dance that we're about to see.
So I will pass it on to my colleague Amy about this dance, as she's the one who's did the choreography.
Sounds good. Back to you, Amy.
Thank you. So this performance is a fusion of some modern steps as well as some traditional steps. And we have a mix of heavy shoe and light shoe. So you'll see some soft shoe that has some big jumps and some movement, and then hard shoe that has some rhythms and some other stuff in there as well.
All right, well, we look forward to this. So Blakey, Saskatchewan, and Irish Dance, thank you so much for joining us today, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The people in our communities across Saskatchewan are the reason dreams come true.
Supporting Telemiracle gives back to the communities by helping those that need it most. We are the Moose Jaw Canettes, and we support Telemiracle because we are rooted in Saskatchewan.
Moose Jaw, and a big old moose. Shout it out from Moose Jaw. I love it.
The moose.
And you know, and rooted in Saskatchewan, we've been hearing these shout outs from kin and connect clubs across the province. And a lot of their manpower and woman power is here helping to make this whole machine tick. And another thing that makes this whole thing tick and be as successful as it is are the corporate sponsors.
Oh, we could not do it without our corporate sponsors, and we talked about this before. It's not only that they're selling hands in their stores, but it's the things that they do all year round to raise as much money as they can. And we love when we see them here in their faces. So big shout out to Jay's. Love my folks over there at Jay's. Crescent Point Energy, Pizza Hut, Motion, A&W, Orano, RBC.
Back to our friends at Jay's.
CIBC, my bank. Shell. Could not do it without you guys, so thank you so very much.
From the bottom of our hearts, I can always tell it's Telemiracle season. When we go in some of the stores around Saskatchewan and you see the hands.
Love it.
You see them up in the gas stations and the stores. That's that time of year again, and the cashiers are asking you, would you like to give a bit of a donation? And or the tellers at the banks too. Some of them do it. It's a real great way to get the whole community involved.
And what I love about the cashiers is we went into the Sobeys the other day, and one lady was so proud of everything she was selling in the hands, and she was getting people, I think they were $1, but she was getting like $10 per hand. She was just getting the money from them. No, it was good.
And we know that all adds up. It's great stuff. So
really
big thank you to all those corporate sponsors for all they do.
Well, Beverly, you mentioned the pride of the woman at Sobeys selling these hands, and we're a very proud people here in Saskatchewan. I'm sure we can all agree. And one thing that I'm really proud of is the talent that we have in Saskatchewan. And right now we do have some very special Saskatchewan talent joining us. Hey, Heidi, how's it going this morning?
Good morning, Jess. I am having my Telemiracle coffee this morning.
Oh, I have the exact same mug at home, if you believe it.
Yes, funny about that.
So, not a funny story, but an ironic story. You and I have something in common with Telemiracle this year. I was not supposed to host the overnight show. I believe you were supposed to host the overnight show this year.
Yes,
what happened there?
Well, you know what? I was diagnosed with COVID a day or two before we were supposed to record. And I will tell everybody that I was absolutely in tears. I just felt horrible. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for stepping up. And, after many years of being in Saskatchewan and living here and calling this province my home, I am very happy to say I've never left. And, I always wanted to do that. So, yeah.
Well, we're really sad that we missed you on the overnight show, but we're so glad that we do still have some performances from you. We really do appreciate your time. And I hope are you feeling better now? Everything's on the up and up?
I am. I feel like $1,000,000. The calendar is coming together for some work this summer with Munro and Patrick, and I was so excited to be a part of this today.
Well, we're so excited to have you be a part of it too. Why don't we take a look right now? Thanks, Heidi.
You bet.
We are so happy to be back, Saskatchewan, and it's wonderful to hear those phones ringing. I have some wonderful memories of Telemiracle as a child, sitting around the television with my family, my brothers and sisters and mom and dad, and it was a true tradition in our household. And I am so very grateful to have the opportunity to share this moment and this opportunity with my wonderful musical family, and who I respect very, very much. And I would like to introduce them to you this evening. Many of them have a long history with Telemiracle as players in the pit band and of artists and musicians. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Sheldon Corbett on saxophone, Barry Redford on trumpet, Grant Sotnico on keys, Brad King on drums and percussion. Over on bass, we have Dave Anderson. And to my left, Scott Patrick. Scott and I did a lot of writing over the last couple of years as a part of Munro and Patrick. And we've been really happy to be able to share a song or two with you. And this next song, it just seemed really fitting for Telemiracle because it's about brighter days and sunshine and happiness, and that's what we want to create for many, many people in Saskatchewan and many families. So we're going to do this song for you. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. The is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, gonna be bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is a rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, gonna be bright, sunshine day. Look all around, nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. Look all around, nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, gonna be bright, sunshine day. It's gonna be bright, gonna be bright, gonna be bright, sunshiny day. Let's make some bright, sunshiny days, Saskatchewan. You ring those phones.
We are definitely going to do and make some sunshiny days right here on Telemiracle. Great job. All right, so last night when I went back to have a wee nap, you did this challenge out there to everybody. I was like, oh, what is that? I think we need to do that again because I'm not sure everybody heard about it. And I'm sporting the jacket just for it.
Yeah,
you know?
well, exactly, Bevan. Of course, the Grey Cup this year is right here in Saskatchewan. And so Saskatchewan fans, it's all about good karma. Let's start that good karma right now. So back when, in the old days, like a long time ago, I was number 27 for this team. And I'm going to donate $270. So I add a 0 to that 27. So my challenge to Rider fans is to get that good karma going right out of the gate, right now. Get those donations in. Pick your favorite player. So it's Cody Fajardo. If you can afford 7, pledge 7. If you can add a 0, it's 70, 700, and so on. Pick your favorite player. Call us in. That's a challenge to Rider fans, and I know you'll come through because you're the best fans on the planet.
Okay, you heard it. You heard it. Let's do it. So let's get those phones ringing, don't you think?
Let's ring the phone.
Yeah,
I think it's time. I think it's time.
All right.
There's some people up there who aren't answering right now.
Stand up. Stand up. Come on.
Stand up, knock down.
Doing well. You're doing well. I think they heard you, Glenn, about that. I love it. I love that in the zeros. It's always important.
We got a few.
Here we go. One down here in the front row. One more here in the front row. I always say if you've given, just give that little bit more. It feels good, especially Sunday mornings.
Couple gals here. 347-2022 is the number to call. You can make this. Look, it's ringing. This here phone can look at that. Thank you, Saskatchewan.
Yes. Saskatchewan's ahead of us this morning.
Oh, they're waking up. They're waking up.
They're adding those zeros, Glenn. The zeros are coming in. I love it.
Got one more row to go.
This might be the fastest knockdown in the history of Saskatchewan.
It's the Telemiracle Teddy's here. That's why. That's why. Thanks, Teddy. Bring it in.
Just a few more, Saskatchewan. Don't forget that number to call.
Come on, Saskatchewan. Get on the phone. Get your donation in early. We've only got a few hours left.
It's like my old 40 time, Brad. We're going down the back end here. Let's go.
Right here, Saskatchewan. Make
back
this
row.
phone ring.
A couple phones left.
There we go.
3 to go.
Thank you, Saskatchewan.
Come on, Rider fans.
Ladies are ready for you, Saskatchewan. 2 more. You can do it.
There it is. Come on, Rider
Let's get that
fans.
total going
Keep
higher.
it coming. Keep it coming, Saskatchewan.
Don't wait till the end of the show.
Do it now. Do it now.
There we go.
And I think we have
got a total as
We have a
well.
new total. Let's see what we got.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Getting there.
That looks
Great
good,
job,
Saskatchewan. Thank
Saskatchewan.
you so much.
Great job. And where are we going?
Let's go higher.
Oh, yeah. Let's go higher. Great job, Saskatchewan. All right, since you did such a great job, we're going to go to some more Saskatchewan talent all the way. This is a father and daughter duo from Sedley. Hello, this is Brad and Ashley Brown. Hello, guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for asking. So what are you guys going to be doing for us today?
We are going to be performing Mean by Taylor Swift.
Wow, and you're doing that with your dad, eh, Ashley?
Yep.
That is so great.
Yeah,
Now, have you done a lot
sorry,
of practicing?
maybe an odd song choice. She's a big Taylor Swift fan. We don't want Saskatchewan to be mean. We want you guys to keep bringing those phones, right? So.
Absolutely. I think we're all big Taylor Swift fans. So you've picked a good song. Now, have you guys got lots of rehearsal in for this?
Yep.
That
Yeah,
is
there was
awesome.
lots of practice time in the basement. Yeah.
That is great. So that's really good. You know, daughter and dad time, right? That is really great. And you have a teddy in your hand there, Ashley. Which one is that? Oh, that is.
That's from last year, I think.
Well, I think it is because I think I've got the same one. All right. So, and you also have a donation.
Yeah. My school in Vibank raised $327.05 selling